My name is Dr. Vanessa Lapointe. I'm a registered psychologist, parenting educator, and a mom to 2 growing boys. 1 in 5 of our children are clinically symptomatic at any given point in time in terms of meeting the diagnostic criteria for anxiety. So much so that anxiety has become the health epidemic of our time. And one of the things that really concerns me when I peer in on this world of anxiety is how it is that we think we ought to treat anxiety in our children. We are so tempted, so lured by the idea that if we can change how the child looks on the outside, it then means we've addressed what's happening for the child on the inside. And so we engage in these sink or swim kinds of techniques, often referred to as exposure therapy, where we hyper-expose children to the very things that freak them out, and then we see their presentation of freaked outness or anxiety beginning to dwindle, and we think, oh, perfect, we've cured it. But what if I were to say to you that that might not actually be the mechanism behind the changed exterior appearance of your child? What if instead, in the hyperexposure to the things that freak them out, we actually have just served the purpose of psychologically and emotionally numbing the child so that they have to take their brain offline in order to endure, in order to cope? That's what happens when we hyperexpose children to the things that they are worried about, the things that bring them anxiety. You do not get better at dealing with worry by practicing being worried. It simply leads to an intolerable buildup of worry, and the child will have to numb out in order to be able to preserve themselves. And so instead of that, let's really make sure as parents, teachers, other kinds of grown-ups and big people, that we're coming along children who are struggling with anxiety, understanding our role is to actually shield them. You want to turn the volume down in as much as you have control over all of the things in their life that are contributing to the anxiety. You want them to have the experience of being nested in your safe caregiving. You really want to be the shield that keeps the world out while the heart and the alarm center, the anxiety center of the brain, get a reset. And once the reset has happened, then we can begin to tiptoe our way back into the experience of the world that was so alarming to the child to begin with. But we don't start there. We don't start with the sink or swim. We start with the reset. We start with big, huge shielding to give our children a period of rest, a chance to catch their breath, and the ultimate emotional and neurological reset, and then walk forward from there.